God says, this woman is scared of losing you, and you will be shocked that their name is Grace. Yes, Grace, a name that conjures images of elegance, poise, and serenity. But behind this seemingly tranquil facade lies a woman gripped by the fear of losing the one she loves. Love is a complex and multifaceted emotion. It has the power to uplift, inspire, and bring immense joy, but it also carries with it the potential for heartbreak, insecurity, and fear. And for Grace, love is a double-edged sword, cutting through her soul with its sharp edges of uncertainty and doubt. Grace is not your average woman. She exudes confidence in her professional life, commanding respect and admiration from colleagues and superiors alike. Her outer demeanor is polished and composed, masking the turmoil that churns within her. But when it comes to matters of the heart, Grace is vulnerable, exposed, and afraid. You see, Grace has loved deeply before, only to have her heart shattered into a million pieces. The scars of past relationships still linger, haunting her every move and whispering doubts into her ear. She has experienced the pain of betrayal, the sting of rejection, and the agony of abandonment. And now, she lives in constant fear of history repeating itself. But what is it about you that strikes fear into Grace's heart? What sets you apart from the rest and makes her tremble at the thought of losing you? Perhaps it's your unwavering love and devotion, or maybe it's the depth of connection you share. Whatever the reason, Grace sees in you a rare and precious gem, a love worth fighting for, a love worth holding on to with all her might. Yet, despite her fears, Grace finds solace in her faith. She believes that God has a plan for her, that He will guide her through the storm and lead her to calmer shores. She clings to the promise of divine intervention, praying for strength, courage, and the wisdom to overcome her insecurities. And then, there are the signs, subtle hints and gentle nudges from the universe, reminding Grace that she is not alone in her struggles. She finds comfort in the words of a friend, a reassuring smile from a stranger, or a timely message from a loved one. These small gestures serve as reminders that love surrounds her, even in her darkest moments. But perhaps the most powerful sign of all comes from within, the voice of her own intuition, urging her to trust, to let go of her fears, and to embrace love wholeheartedly. It's a voice that speaks with clarity and conviction, cutting through the noise of doubt and uncertainty. And as Grace listens, she feels a sense of peace wash over her, knowing that she is exactly where she's meant to be. So, my dear reader, if you find yourself in the presence of a woman like Grace, someone who loves deeply, fears passionately, and believes unwaveringly, tread lightly. For her heart is a fragile thing, delicate and easily wounded. But if you are willing to stand by her side, to weather the storms together and emerge stronger than before, you will discover a love unlike any other, a love that knows no bounds, no limits, and no fear. Grace's story is not just about her fear of losing you, but about the power of love to conquer even the deepest of fears. It's a reminder that love is not always easy, but it is always worth fighting for. So, hold her close, cherish her heart, and never let her go, for in her love, you will find the courage to face any obstacle and the strength to overcome any challenge. As for Grace, she will continue to walk her path with grace and dignity, trusting in the divine plan that guides her every step. For she knows that no matter what the future may hold, she is never truly alone, for love will always be her guiding light, her anchor in the storm, and her source of endless hope. As Grace continues her journey, she learns to confront her fears head-on, embracing vulnerability as a gateway to deeper intimacy and connection. She understands that true love requires openness and honesty, and she refuses to let her past dictate her future. With each passing day, Grace grows stronger and more resilient, her faith unwavering in the face of adversity. She draws strength from the love that surrounds her, from friends, family, and the unwavering support of her partner. As she confronts her fears, Grace discovers a newfound sense of freedom, the freedom to love without reservation, to trust without hesitation, and to embrace life with open arms. She realizes that the only way to truly find love is to let go of fear and allow herself to be vulnerable. But make no mistake, the journey is not easy. There are moments of doubt and uncertainty, times when Grace's fears threaten to overwhelm her. But she refuses to succumb to despair, drawing on her inner strength and the love that surrounds her to keep moving forward. As she does, Grace begins to see the beauty in her own imperfections, the scars that bear witness to her resilience, the wounds that have healed and made her stronger. She understands that it is through her struggles that she finds her truest self, and she embraces every part of who she is with grace and gratitude. Grace's story is a testament to the power of love, a love that conquers fear, transcends boundaries, and transforms lives. It is a reminder that no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always a glimmer of hope on the horizon, guiding us towards a brighter tomorrow. So, if you ever find yourself in the presence of a woman like Grace, a woman who loves fiercely, fears deeply, and believes unwaveringly, consider yourself blessed. For in her, you will find a love that is pure, genuine, and unyielding, a love that will stand the test of time and endure for eternity. As for Grace, she will continue to walk her path with courage and conviction, knowing that she is never alone, for love will always be her guiding light, her strength in times of weakness, and her reason to keep believing in a brighter future. So, the next time you hear God say, "This woman is scared of losing you," remember Grace's story, and the power of love to conquer even the deepest of fears. For in the end, it is love that binds us together, love that gives us hope, and love that lights the way in the darkest of times.